thank you so much for coming in today.
No
I really
worries.
appreciate it as well. I know it's been unnerving doing an interview today.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, your results are absolutely incredible. They really, really are as well. I mean, one of our best results ever. And I think the question for you is, when you first came in, what were you worried about?
Everything. Everything. I didn't really know what I was doing, more so, but also making a massive change during COVID, because that was a completely fucked up time. I think finding the initial trainer in the beginning, which was you, which I did a lot of research on, and then actually starting when I had really no results in the past. So I just thought it was a bit of a waste of time, but I needed to do something in that moment to be able to do something rather than just sitting at home.
And when you first started, what were your main results you're looking for?
I mean, you saw that picture. I think it was just, how old was I when I started? 45? Just before I was 46, 45. Wasn't it? Yeah. It was just trying to make myself feel better about myself, but also lose some fat, because I was really skinny fat, really, wasn't I? Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say yes, I'm supposed to go, you look great before, but...
No, I looked like shit. No, I didn't look like, no. Do you know what? I didn't look like shit. I looked unfit. I looked really unfit. And I was just really sluggish, and I was getting headaches and stuff, so I knew I had to do something, I just didn't know how to go about it.
Yeah. And I think I remember actually the first day you came in here, I remember very, very clearly, you came in early, and then you said, is there any coffee shops around here? You remember as well. And you said to me, and I said, there's a place around the corner. I won't mention the name on here in case they get upset. They would know.
And it was like shit coffee.
Yeah, you came in and like, this coffee shit. Like,
this coffee shit.
Oh, this is going to be a fun client.
A beautiful client.
Yeah, what a great client. Olga as well, perfect. As well, you know, I don't like mentioning it, but at your age, I'm sure, was one of the things you thought, it's getting a bit too late to do this, or what was the things that went through your head?
No, I just think, I guess there aren't many people my age, without mentioning my age, that look great, unless they're Hollywood actors or something that's really sort of unattainable. So
you don't see yourself in them, right?
Yeah, no, not at all. Well, apart from Ryan Reynolds, but that's a totally different story. But or Henry Cavill, I don't mind. Being at that age as well was just a bit more like, fuck, can I look better than I do, or is this what I look like? And especially being like a homo, there's like set rules in gay land to be able to, like, no pecs, no sex, really. So
it rhymes, it's the truth.
If it rhymes, it's the truth.
I'm no doctor, but it rhymes. It must be true.
Yeah, and I think that was the scariest thing, like not really knowing what would happen, because I'd never had any results before.
As well, because you wasted a lot of money before, and then basically
shitloads, and I looked exactly the same. Yeah,
of course. If you went back in time, what would you tell yourself before starting BTX? How would you have done things differently, or would you have done things the same?
I probably would have done things the same. It was sort of going in blind, and it was a really weird time as well. So there was nothing I could have really done differently. Maybe I've got a bigger car park during COVID, but that's about it, really. So,
of course.
Well, I think with, boring old COVID, I think because everything was taken away, I needed something else to focus on. And I think, like, the first couple of months, I was really frustrated because nothing was really happening. Although it was, I think in my head, it was like, ooh, okay, within a month, I'm going to completely look different, and I didn't. So it was more about relaxing into that, and then with relaxing into the 3 times a week and doing the food and doing all that and actually getting into a routine made me like stop getting migraines and feeling sluggish. And then it was a bit like, oh, actually, even if I just do 2 days a week, or I can't do the 3 days, and I wasn't putting so much pressure on myself, it was actually making myself feel a lot better.
Enjoying the process.
Yeah, enjoying the process and making my head clearer and just making me, without sounding wanky, like excited to go to the gym, you know, like, because I'd never been in that situation before.
It's a big thing for us is you've stayed in shape as well.
Yeah.
Which is massive as well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people said before other PT gyms will get out of shape afterwards. You've kept the habits long term.
Yeah, I think when you see yourself as when I got those professional photos done, when you're looking at yourself, sure, I was hungry and I hadn't drank water for a week when I got those pictures taken, but looking at that now, I still can't believe that I look like that. But being able to maintain that and then know that I can push differently to look the same, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. What was the one thing before you joined BTX you thought you wouldn't enjoy You actually did enjoy it.
I thought I wasn't going to enjoy anything. Like I was forcing myself to come. Like it was like, great, I've got to come on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday. And I would try and talk myself out of it in the morning. And then I would turn up and complain and do it and still complain. But go home after the session and go, oh, actually I feel okay. And it was allowing myself to feel okay about going to the gym. Rather, because I was, for the first couple of weeks, I mean, you saw me.
It's very difficult, I remember.
I was just like, why are you making me do this shit? Like, and it just wasn't computing when, I think when you have like Instagram and all this stuff, and because it was COVID, everything became so insular. You're looking at Instagram and it's like, oh my God, I lifted weights for 2 days and I look like this now. And you're going, well, why the fuck isn't this happening to me? But the minute you take yourself out of that and then just trust the process, I think, was when it got a lot better.
It's a big thing as well, right? When you build your business as well, it's taken decades, and I think we always talk
Well,
about
not decades, rude.
It's taken a long, long time.
Yeah.
It's just chipping away each day. How have you become successful, Glenn? It's just taken time. And that's the same.
No, it has taken time, and it's about like I haven't been to the gym for a couple of months due to just outside things that have been happening, but I know in my head like what food I should be eating and what I need to do to get back to that point. Like it's not left me, it's left me with tools to be able to look after myself, I guess.
And that's the most important thing as well, so you know how to do it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't think you need to like not drink and not do this and not do that. It's all about moderation at the end of the day. And if you want to go out and do something, you shouldn't beat yourself up. Like, I think there was a point for a little bit that I was becoming quite obsessive with like, shit, I need to look like Piers, for example. Do you know what I mean? But he's 20 years younger and
the funny thing is, you still look better than any other.
Ben Piers.
You do.
No, but it's just... Yeah, no, exactly.
Right?
Or a 27-year-old ex-boyfriend. It's about looking in the mirror at the end of the day and just being happy with what you've achieved. And I think it's about allowing yourself to celebrate that for yourself at the end of the day.
Do you, this question as well, are you happy when you look to yourself then the
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, I mean, who wouldn't be? Like, it's incredible, really. Like, I still haven't worked out for ages and I can still look in the mirror and go, yeah, okay, great. And I know that I need to just push myself in certain things and eat a bit better and get back into it to be able to do it. But for my daily routine, the gym is quite important. I've just purposely not done it to sort other stuff out. But yeah, who doesn't like working out with a bunch of sweaty guys? I mean...
I do.
Hey, I do.
How was being in shape change your life outside of the gym? In terms of, you said this before to me, how people treat you in terms of...
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Like, I mean, it's made me... I don't think it's made me any more confident. I think it's made me more confident if I'm taking my shirt off at the beach or something. But
important, right?
I think... I know that a lot of friends have been quite blown away by it, but it's helped them get back onto their fitness journey, in inverted commas. But yeah, no, I think, you know, discovering that you can wear half the clothes in your wardrobe again and just little things like that. It's just, and feeling healthier. I think that's super important. I don't want to, like, it's not because your age, but other guys that are 48 my age look like shit. And I don't want to look like that. So it's just about having energy in the morning and being able to do everything, I think.
Cheers. Thank you so much, Glenn, for coming in today. I really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Even though we might block out some of the swearing.
Most of it.
Thank you.
Pleasure.